rockin'. Real takes at Julie's breaks. Shout outs to the COD crew. Julie's breaks will please you. But this is a land kraken. The land kraken. But this is a land kraken. But this one.
Hi and welcome. It's going to be an epic video today. Going to be battling Cole's Comic Claims in the 2022 Top Series 1 Baseball Blaster. See who can take down this epic contest. But before we do that, since I'm battling a primarily comic book channel, I want to show you some of my comics. So let's take a look at those and then we'll come back and do the battle. So, since I'm battling Cole, Comic Claims, who is a guru of comic books, I also wanted to show some of mine. So I started collecting comic books, I think, around about maybe 1987. And I collected really intensely until about 2001. And when I moved first to Pennsylvania and then to New Jersey, kind of got out of that. I got back into cards recently. I actually used to have a much bigger comic book collection, but I sold a lot of them on eBay because I have a really small house and I just had a lot of other stuff I had to store. Really needed to make space. And I was trying to replace these single books with graphic novels if they were available, because I can collect the entire story. But I still have some of my comics. So the ones that really kind of got into it were the Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the late 80s. And these were the best Turtles publication in my opinion. The black and white ones, which were I think more serious than the TV show, which ended up being more kind of silly at times. But I was a big fan of these and some of the sort of crossovers and spin-offs that I learned about from there. So this is 1989, book 24, Eastman and Laird, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is book 25, this one. Book 26. I have others, but for sake of time we won't do all of those today. Some of the other ones I really like to collect are also a big fan of Gru, which is silly, Gru the Wanderer by Sergio Argonius, who I actually did meet at Gen Con, and I got him to sign a card for me, which I'll have to dig out at some point. But this is Gru issue 1, 1985, which originally sold for 75 cents. And I have a lot of Gru comics. Just show you a couple other ones. So he's always getting into all kinds of crazy trouble and bizarre, strange things happen to him. But the art is super amazing. So that's Gru number 2. And this bag is really kind of wrinkling up. They've been in these bags a long time. This is Gru number 3. So next, I want to talk about my favorite comic, which is the Usagi Yojimbo series by Stan Sakai. And this is the main one that I collect. So I've got some notes here. So if you're not familiar with this series, I learned about this was kind of a crossover and spin-off with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the sort of early to mid 80s. And then has been its own series and crossover with other things ever since, still going, more than 35 years. So Usagi Yojimbo means rabbit bodyguard. It's a comic book series created by Stan Sakai, who's Japanese American. It's set primarily at the beginning of the Edo period of Japanese history and features anthropomorphic animals replacing humans. The main character, as you see here, that's Usagi, is a rabbit ronin, so kind of half rabbit, half human. And he's based partially on the famous swordman Miyamoto Musashi. And this is heavily influenced by Japanese cinema, especially the film Yojimbo from Kurosawa, 1960, as well as other Japanese cinema such as Lone Wolf and Cub, which is also its own series, Zetachi, Godzilla, and also somewhat influenced by Gru, whereas Stan Sakai is the letterer for the Gru series. But this combines Japanese history, Japanese folklore, mythology, architects, vintage period clothing, vintage weapons, stories about kites, swords, pottery, puppetry, and war, and the politics of the age, and love and romance and bravery and battle, just all kinds of amazing plot lines and stories and incredible art. So let me pause here, and I'm going to, well, this is a signed copy, but I want to show you more of my Usagi collection. So we're going to take some of these out and look at them, but I just wanted to show you how I store my fancy books and graphic novels. So I keep the regular comics in those sort of standard comic boxes, but for these I invested in this fancy glass door cabinet. Came from Raymore and Flanagan Furniture Store in New Jersey, because I really wanted to protect these books. These are expensive books. So I started collecting these hardcovers of Usagi Yojimbo around, I think, 1987, and I've been collecting continually since then. I've got some fancy Conans in here as well, so we will look at those another time. But we'll take a few of these out and look at them. So I've got the Usagi graphic novel series in signed hardcover, all except for book 3, which I have in softcover. Haven't been able to find hardcover on that. I haven't checked recently, but a couple years ago, these early editions, you know, they were going at least $300 to $500 for a book because they're very limited print runs. So let's move this so we can look at this more carefully. So this is the first graphic novel collecting comic editions from when it was published by Fantagraphic Books. And this painting is Saki 1986. And we'll open it up. So this is the inside. So it's got a sign and sketched insert, 26 out of 750 copies. The newer ones, they do that directly on the page. But some of the older ones, they had glued in inserts for that. And all of his sketches are slightly different. Usually sketches Usagi's head, but different expressions or things like that. So all of them are kind of technically one-of-ones. So again, originally published by Fantagraphic Books, has had a number of publishers since. So copyright 1987 and 1993. Difficult for me to film this. I don't have like a tall camera stand. But this is a table of contents for book 1, and all of these are tremendous stories. And the artwork is incredible. The stories are amazing. They're serious. They're interesting. They're also funny at times, and sort of moving and emotional and beautiful. And this is how I got really hooked on the character and the stories and the artwork, and just following this. So you can just see some of the art. Usagi arriving, looking for shelter, finding this old lady, offering him to come in as her guest, introducing himself, Miyamoto Usagi, so using all the Japanese sayings and characters, so that you can learn about Japanese history, Japanese art and culture, and there's just always good stories. So he's recalling in this episode how he became a Ronin, a masterless samurai, how he was in this big battle and his lord was killed and he survived. Now he roams the countryside, sometimes hiring himself out, but a lot of times doing good deeds, helping people in need. And then he ends up encountering a goblin in this episode and battling, and then we find out that this creature was actually her husband, but he had been cursed, and he ends up getting put out of his misery. So there's all kinds of just very interesting stories, and all the characters are anthropomorphized, so they're sort of animals in human form. So some of them are rabbits, some of them are cats. Here's one that is a panda. So here's some of the other different characters. And the art is just amazing. The battle scenes, you can see some of the battles. Just fantastic all the way through. He's fighting ninjas quite often, and Usagi's an incredible swordsman. Can always take them out, stop all these arrows. So, show you a little bit of that. So, as I promised Gary B, I'm going to show my Elric comic books. And again, I don't have the greatest sort of setup for showing comic books, but I'll do the best I can. So these are arranged by date. So these are Elric 1984, Stormbringer. And we've got 5 and 6 of that series. Don't seem to have the ones before that. And then we have 1985 series 1 of 7. So again, these Roy Thomas editions with Michael Gilbert and George Freeman. Beautiful cover art on these. So this is issue 2 and 3. This is Sailor on the Seas of Fate. So this is number 4 of 7. And this is 6 of 7. For some reason, number 5 seems to be missing. And this is the last one in that series, 7 of 7. Then we have Weird of the White Wolf. And this is 1 of 5. And 3 of 5. For some reason I'm missing number 2. Check out this clown. 4 of 5. And I have 2 copies of 5 of 5 there. Again, the Weird of the White Wolf run. So I'm going to move these. So we'll do the Vanishing Tower next. So this is 1 of 6. And again, these ones are 1987. So this is 2 of 6. Roy Thomas and Jan Duursema. This is number 3 of 6. Yeah, some of these it seems like I didn't get the whole series. Maybe have to work on that. We now have 1988 Bane of the Black Sword. That is number 1. So Thomas, Pekela, and Koenig. And this is number 2. And this is number 3. Again, just amazing art on these. This is number 4. And this is number 5. You see, at the time I paid $2.50. This is number 6. Original price on this is $1.75. There's a beauty painting there of Elric. And then we've got 1989. I seem to have jumped in here at number 4. So this is Bane of the Black Sword. And we've got number 5. And then we've got number 6. I also have a lot of Hawkmoon and other characters by Michael Moorcock, which I'll show in a different video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing some of those comics. A little bit crazy with the filming. I always have so much trouble trying to film books and comics with my camera. It always tends to tilt the video, turn it sideways, and I have to do the video flip editor to fix it. But hopefully you were able to see. So we've got them the usual characters here to help us out. We've got autograph rookie card Tristan. And we got this goose from For the Poles, Susan the Goose, who seems to like baseball, I think. We know she likes hockey. We know she likes spinach. So we're going to get right into this. So this is technically my second blaster of this. The first blaster was filmed, but hasn't aired yet. So they're going to be out of order, but that's okay. And here's our packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of get a lot in these blasters. 14 cards per pack. Krakens. Alright, let's go. Can we take out Cole? Cole's a fierce competitor. Gonna have to have our A game to win this one. Starting out upside down. Yan Gomes. Corey Seager. Whoa. Camera's about to tip over. Every time that Tristan rookie card is here, it wants to focus on Tristan and not on this. Ian Happ. Brian Anderson. Upside down again. Adam Duvall. Ty France. Matthew Boyd. Zach Greinke. It's going kind of quickly through the space. Ivan Castillo. Rookie card, as we're not going to win it on the base. Amand Rosario. Austin Meadows, newly traded. Frember Valdez. And we got a shiny foily. It's a Future Stars foily of Logan Gilbert of the Mariners. It is not numbered, but that's a pretty nice card. And Stars of MLB, Freddie Freeman. Also, and in his new team. So, Not too much in that first one. Let's see what we can get in pack number 2. Alex Manoah, Future Stars, Blue Jays. Travis Shaw, Spanorama. Tony Santillan, Wade Miley. Mauricio Dubon. Here's a Scherzer. Injury problems already. Matt Barnes. Alex Wells rookie card. Put him to the side. There's an Acuna. Avisail Garcia. Riley Adams rookie. Who knows, some of these other rookies could be good. Austin Riley. We've got a throwback 35 years. Matt Olson on the A's. Who I believe now has gone to the Blue Jays, I think. And Bregman, Stars of the MLB. So, still no fire. We got a lot of packs left. Lots of cards to go through. Carlos Rodon. Jorge Mateo. Hunter Renfroe. Spencer Howard. Tyler Gilbert rookie on the Diamondbacks. Corey Kluber. Eli Morgan rookie on the Guardians. Josh, hey, what are you doing with that goose? Freeman down, goose down. Something going on over there, I don't know. Dan Walker. Hishioka. Ronnie Dawson rookie card on the Astros. JD Martinez on the Red Sox. Juan Segura, Phillies. Oh, there's backwards something in here. Let's save that. I think there's something good in there. Len Kraken had his head in the bag, just chowing down the Temptations right out of the bag. It was a big bag too, not one of those like tiny Temptation mini bags. We had the huge container and it dumped into a big bag. Cedric Mullins. All kinds of madness. Zach Wheeler, Kraken Madness, Card Madness, Comic Book Madness, Rodolfo Castro, Trey Mancini. Got a rookie. Matt Manning on the Tigers. Shout out. Lisa Z, Sticks G. Eddie Rosario, former Twin. Big fan of his. Anthony Discafini, Giants. Kyle Tucker, Astros. Jake Myers, rookie on the Astros. Astros have a lot of rookies. Patrick Wisdom, Gold Cup. We've got an Eric Hosmer. Can he bounce back? Padres, huge contract. Mike Moustakas. Got an Andrew McCutchen, 2021 Greatest Hits. Haven't seen that before. Right, that's pretty cool insert. Put it here so it doesn't get eaten. And Stars of MLB, Pete Alonso. All right, we got 3 packs and whatever that hit is still. Len Kraken looking like he's going to attack some more cards here. Another Matt Olson. This is a different photo. So the retro is a different photo. So not being lazy there. Zach Short rookie card, Tigers. Andrew Heaney. Here's a Twin, Miguel Sano. Kwon Young Kim of the Cardinals. There's a Miggy. Aaron Ashby rookie on the Brewers. Marco Gonzalez, Mariners. Shout out Cash and Dad. Spencer Turnbull, Tiger. Randy Rosarina, Gold Cup. Rookie of the Year last year. Nice. Mike Minor, Minnesota Meetup. And this is a numbered one. 20 out of 2022. So Otani Amieta, I have the regular of this, but I didn't have the numbered one. So PC hit for me, very cool. Pick the Game Home Run Challenge, Matt Olson. This is, I have one of these already, but I gotta, not Olson, somebody else. I gotta figure out how that works. And a Juan Soto, Stars of the MLB. So getting some cool stuff for sure. A numbered PC card for me. Definitely like that. Matt Verling, rookie on the Phillies. They're actually getting a lot of rookies. Otani, Star Power. Michael Pineda, who I know is signed with another team, but we definitely enjoyed him in Minnesota. All right, we got Jarren Duran, rookie. This is probably the second best rookie after Wander, who hasn't shown up yet in this one anyway. Jose Ramirez, who just re-signed big contract with the Guardians. Ian Kennedy. Willie Castro, Freddie Peralta, Spanorama, John Lester. It's strange to see him on the Cardinals. Didn't he just retire? I think. Devin Williams. Vidal Brujan, he is supposed to be a good rookie also. David Price, Andrew Vaughn, anniversary card. It's the second one of those I've pulled. And Byron Buxton, Stars of the MLB. So another Twins hit. Nice. All right, one pack to go, and then whatever that hit is. So we've got Mitch Haniger, Ramiro Tapia. I don't know if this is focusing right. Tristan's stealing the focus again. Ji-Man Choi, Victor Reyes, Joey Gallo Yankee. Oh, pile falling over. Kurt Suzuki, Ageless One, former Twin. Brian De La Cruz, Marlins, rookie. Gurriel Jr., Blue Jays. Shout out Blue Jay fans again. Brandon Marsh, Angels, rookie. Future Stars, Andrew Vaughn. Another Vaughn. Arias, Dodger. Jose Abreu. Ooh, Brian Hayes, Stars of the MLB. Didn't have that one. That's nice. And we got a double Stars of the MLB. We got Hayes and Javier Baez. So, okay, let's go for this one that's got a backwards upside down card in it. I think it's probably the manufactured patch thing. I always get excited for that, and then it's just that plastic, but you know. All right, Harper, and let's flip it. Oh, it's a Vladdy though, so that's pretty cool. Again, it's just plastic, but get excited over something anyway. So we did not find the Wander, but we did find a PC numbered card that I like. We found a Jarren Duran rookie card. We've got this Greatest Hits of McCutchen. It's probably something unusual. We've got lots of other rookies. Somebody might end up being good out of this bunch. And a few shiny foilies. So, is it enough? Were we able to take down Cole? Or did he find the Wander? Or something more spectacular? I guess we'll find out. So, be sure to watch both videos. Let us know who you think won. Let me know what you think of the comic books. And please take care, and I'll see you in the next one.